welcome MOVATI. My name is Sue. Thank you for joining me today. This is a yin yoga class. We'll be spending the next 55 to 60 minutes together, and I'd like to focus on the stomach, the intestines, and the lung meridians today. I invite you to bring blocks, pillows, blankets, bolsters, whatever you'd like to your practice today to support you in all of the asanas we'll do. We're going to start with just some centering for the first 5 minutes or so. We'll do a bit of breath work, some pranayama. We'll do some asanas, and then we will move into our relaxation and meditation. So let's get started. Let's come and join me on the mat. I'd like to start perhaps with the hips a little higher than the knees by sitting up on a block or a pillow. Come into a cross-legged position, sitting nice and tall. And as we practice today, I want you to be mindful of how your body feels. If there's any aches and pains or any kind of injuries you need to take care of, please do so. If you'd like to just sit and breathe, that's good too. So sitting tall, lengthening spine, let the hands come to the thighs, and gently close the eyes and be aware of your surroundings. As we settle into our space, notice the sounds that surround you, the temperature in your room, the energy that surrounds you. And start to bring your awareness inwards. Notice how your physical body feels today. How do you feel? What is your mood? Are you feeling energetic? Are you tired or lethargic? Happy? Sad? Just notice your mood. And let's bring awareness to your mind. Is your mind present? Open? Let's bring some awareness to the breath, breathing into the nose, letting the breath travel down in front of the spine and fill the belly, letting the belly rise. As we exhale, belly comes down, breath travels back up in front of the spine and back out through the nose. Nice deep belly breath, also known as diaphragmatic breath. And as we start to breathe a little more intentionally, starting to relax your face, your jaw, the shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, fingers and toes. And let the breath start to come three-dimensionally, so not just breathing the front of the body, but into the belly, ribs, and into the lower back. A nice three-dimensional breath here, bringing lots of oxygen down into the organs. And as we start to breathe down into the belly, starting to quieten the mind, letting it go, starting to soften, let it go of any tension that you may have. Let's start to lengthen our out-breath. Let it be twice as long as the in-breath. And as we breathe out, see what you can let go of. That deep abdominal breath can change your state of mind. It's extremely powerful. Let's do 3 more deep belly breaths here, and focusing on the exhale and letting go. Flutter the eyes open. Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, ocean sounding breath. I love this breath. Ujjayi breath is used to energize or heat up the body, and it allows us to open the mind and let go. So it's a beautiful way to start our practice today. To do the breath, it's a ocean sounding breath. And I'd like you to breathe in and just sigh out your exhale with a breathe in, let it go. Inhale and exhale. So that ha sound, or that sighing out, it's a bit of a constriction in the throat. It's the glottis muscle, and it's actually near our vocal cords. So that's why we have an audible sound when we do it. And I'd like to also think of this as if you were cleaning your glasses and fogging your glasses to clean them with a and instead of opening the lips, we were going to keep the lips closed and try to keep that constriction on the inhale and the exhale. And I'd like us to try to have even breath in and even breath out. So let's count for 5 in and 5 out, constricting throat. So let's do that together. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. Close your eyes if that feels good, and just notice the sound that it makes, bringing your awareness inwards. Let's do 2 more Ujjayi breath. One more time. And just come back to our regular breath and notice how that breath makes you feel. Coming into our first asana, let's come onto the hands and knees. Wide leg child's pose with a twist. So the knees come wide. Actually, I'll come this way. Knees come wide, feet together. You can use the block for your forehead if you like. We're going to take that right hand through to the left side. The head can come on a block, or it can come down to the earth. The left hand can relax beside the head or wrap in behind, relaxing shoulders, taking a nice deep breath in and deep breath out. So just opening the hips here, working the spine in a beautiful spinal twist, and if the hand is wrapped behind the back, opening the shoulder. I'd like you to come to your natural edge, whatever that may be. And try not to force anything or push yourself to be anywhere. And once you come to the natural edge, which is actually your primary tenet of Yin Yoga, we will come to the second tenet of letting go, disengaging muscles, relaxing with mindful breath. And the third tenet of Yin Yoga is to hold the posture between 3 and 5 minutes. So what can you let go of right here, right now? Through your face, through the jaw, shoulders, hips, knees, ankles, fingers and toes. Settling in with breath. And as we start to come into the practice today, starting to work into the fascia, the deep connective tissue. And the fascia surrounds all the muscles and holds the muscles to the bones. It's a big system in our body. And fascia, they've been doing studies on fascia, and
They're saying that fascia is actually another system, and that it actually holds feelings. So as we release fascia, you may notice today that you'll start to feel things release. So your emotions may well up, especially with this practice today with the heart and the lungs and the intestines. And as we practice, the fascia starts to open, right? And when it opens, it allows more mobility, more flexibility, movement. As we start to age, the fascia can shrink, get dehydrated, or if you have an injury, it can allow that fascia to start to thicken and cause restrictions. So it's really important that you stay at least 2 minutes in a posture to start to get into the fascia. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. If your arm's behind the back, place it on the floor. Slowly make your way up. Keep your legs wide. And we're going to go move to the other side. I'd like you to really move slowly, very snail-like, so that you can really feel the opening of the fascia in the body. So let's reach through now to the right side. Again, if you want to use the block here, it can be handy if your head doesn't make it all the way to the floor. The other arm can just relax beside or wrap behind, and just settling in with the breath here. And as we breathe, I'd like you to notice where that breath is coming and going. Breathing into the belly, ribs, the lower back. And when we breathe and allow in yin, sometimes it allows us to find a new edge. In fact, there could be several edges to your practice as the body starts to let go, starts to open, allow. The backbone to the yin practice is your breath. Breathing deep, softening, and just being a witness to the passing experience. Noticing. Bringing your awareness back to your breath, breathing into the nose, down in front of the spine, into your belly, ribs, your lower back. A nice three-dimensional breath here. And just allowing. Sometimes it's not easy to let go. The body habitually wants to hold on, so it's just a matter of staying with each moment and each breath. Staying present. And as we're in some of these postures, you're going to notice waves coming up. Waves of emotion, waves of sensations. Your body starts to talk to you. And if it does, just notice, breathe, and let it go. See if you can stay with the sensations as they arise. If you have sharp pain, you will need to move. If you're a little uncomfortable, you're right where you need to be, and try to breathe through that uncomfortableness. If you can stay and breathe, start to make a change to patterns in your body. Telling your body it's okay to be uncomfortable. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. If your arm's behind the back, place it onto the mat and gently bring yourself up, slowly coming up onto your hands and knees. Let's bring your right arm down on the elbow and bring your forearm across. The left arm will reach up to the top of the mat, and the forehead comes to your forearm. This is half dog. Hips are high on this one, so just make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. And I'd like you to just soften, opening the heart center here, opening the shoulder with breath. I'd like to expand our out breath. So let's breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4, and exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4, and exhale for 8. Breathe in for 4, exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4, exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4, exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4, exhale for 8. Breathe in for 4, exhale for 6. In for 4 and out for 4. And let's just stay with that breath. Where can you soften? Where can you let go? Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. And gently start to make your way up, letting the hips slide back towards your heels. And we're going to come right into child's pose, forehead to the mat. And if the forehead can't come down, let your forehead come to a block. And hands can be forward here, or they can come back towards your heels, relaxing shoulders. I just want you to go where it feels good for you. And if you want, you can bring your one hand on the other and forehead to the hands, if that feels good. So as we're in child's pose, perhaps the belly can relax on the thighs, which will stimulate the intestines and stomach. So it's allowing to aid in digestion. So child's pose is a beautiful pose to do if you're having digestion issues. I like to expand on the inhale versus the exhale. So we're going to take a breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 8. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. And out for 4. Breathe in for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 8. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. And out for 4. Stay with that breath. And just slowly come on up into quarter dog. This time the left arm's going to come across onto the elbow and letting the right hand reach forward. Hips are high, the knees are under the hips, forehead comes to the forearm. Opening the heart center, opening the right shoulder this time. I like to come back to that beautiful extended out breath. So we're going to breathe down into the belly for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 8. Take your time. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. Stay with that breath. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Slowly bring that arm in. Push yourself up onto the hands. Going back into child's pose, let the hips slide back. Arms can come forward, forehead to the mat, or feel free to use the block here. Hands can be forward or back, your choice, wherever it feels good for you. And just letting the belly rest onto the thighs if they can, if not, just wherever they may be. And I'd like to focus on the heart meridian, since we're really opening the heart in a lot of the asanas today. So starting in the heart, there's 3 branches. One branches down through the diaphragm and connects to the small intestines. Another branch starts at the heart, goes up through the throat, up to the lower eye. A third branch runs up from the heart to the chest, over through the armpit, and runs the inside of the upper arm, the elbow, and the forearm to the wrist, crosses the wrist through the palm, and goes to the inside of the thumb. And the second branch goes from the wrist to the top of the index finger, where it meets the small intestine meridian. Being aware of the breath here, breathing into the nose, down in front of the spine, into the belly, ribs, lower back. Seeing where we can let go and soften. And being mindful with our breath. Mindfulness happens here and now. There's no ego in mindfulness, just being a witness to the passing experience in the body. Softening and allowing. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and let it go. Just let the hands come beside your shoulders, slowly making your way up and coming to a seated position. Taking your time here, coming into dragonfly, the legs will come wide, flex your feet. We're going to be opening heart center here. We're going to be doing lateral dragonfly. Hands come in behind the head, spread the fingers, elbows out to the side, breathe in. And as we exhale, we're going to come over to the right side. And it might be helpful to use a block here to support if you need for the elbow, or not. You can just come over to the side and breathe. And I'd like to do a little bit of a different breath here. It's a bit of retention. So kumbhaka. So I want you to breathe down into the belly for 4, 3, 2, 1. And hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale for 4,
3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. This is called full kumbhaka. Again, breathe in for 4. Hold for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 8. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 6. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Just breathe in for 4 and out for 4. Nice steady breath here. Trying to soften and allow. Working the spine laterally here. Opening heart center. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Release your hands and slowly make it back to center. And as we do, I'd like to bring your hands in behind your hips. I want you to lift the chest. Look up and open your heart. Nice deep belly breaths here. Nice neutral position from that last asana. Let's come back to center. Hands come behind the head. Just go to the other side. Spread your fingers, elbows out to the side. Breathe in and lengthen. And as we exhale, we'll come over to the left side. Again, use the block here if you need. And this time, instead of the full kumbhaka where we hold the breath, we'll do empty kumbhaka where we'll expel all the air out of the belly with a little bit of a pause there, a little retention of breath. So let's take a nice deep breath in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Full exhale. And then breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 8. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 8. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Full exhale. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Full exhale. In for 4 and out for 4. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Gently remove your hands and slowly make your way back to center. Hands come in behind. I want you to lift through the chest and look up. So transitions matter. So everything is very slow as we're moving from one posture to the other. Coming back to center now, we're going to gently bring our legs back to center. We're going to go right into caterpillar. So extending the torso, lengthening to the crown of the head. Find those sit bones, breathe in. And as we exhale, we're just going to fold over the thighs, finding the breath and seeing what we can let go of. So this is all about letting go. So I'm not forcing anything here. I'd like you to really pay attention so that you're just softening and allowing, not pushing to be anywhere. There's no agenda here today. Just listening to the body and finding your breath and just noticing where your edge is. And perhaps as we breathe deeper with more mindfulness, we may find some new edges, some new places where the body may go. It's part of the experience of yin. There's nowhere we need to be, but right here, right now. Finding that nice breath into the belly, ribs, and lower back here. As we start to expand on our out breath. Perhaps the tongue can come away from the roof of the mouth and relax the jaw.
Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale and let it go. Inhale and slowly rise. Really take your time here, finding your way up. And let's come over onto our bellies. Let's take your time here. We're going to go into Sphinx pose. The elbows underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers. Opening the heart center. If this is too much today, feel free to walk your hands out to reduce the angle in your back, or come straight down if it's too much, right? So spreading your fingers, elbows under the shoulders, perhaps pull yourself forward a little bit here. Get a little traction, opening up the lower back. I'd like you to focus on breathing into the nose, down in front of the spine, feel the belly ribs, but really focus in the lower back. Send some breath to the lower back here. Create some space there. And I'd like you to release the buttocks. So if you're not sure you're releasing, squeeze your butt and then soften. Right? I'd like to expand that out breath, breathing in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 4. In for 4. Exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 8. Breathe in for 4. Exhale for 6. Breathe in for 4. And exhale for 4. Stay with that breath. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Just gently come down onto your belly. Bring one hand on the other, forehead to the hands. Let it go, or look to the side if that feels good for you. Just take a neutral position here. Just take a moment to bring awareness inwards and just notice how the body feels. Notice your mood, your breath. Let your hands come beside the shoulders. Push yourself up. Take your time up onto the hands and knees, and we'll come to a seated position. We're going to go into supported fish pose. You'll need blocks or a bolster or a rolled up mat or a rolled up towel. If you're using blocks, I'd like the top of the block to be up near your shoulders so the block is not in the center of your back. Keep another block handy in case it's too much for your neck. We're going to lift the chin, the top of the head comes to the floor, arms out to the side, right? If you feel dizzy, if you get lightheaded, or it's too much for your neck and throat, you can bring a block underneath to help support. The feeling here is that the chest it rises up and opens, right? If you have a bolster or a rolled up mat, you can use that as well. You can bring it bottom part of the bolster into the lower back here and just roll yourself back and hands out to the side. Whatever feels good for you. Your feet are close together. If it's too much, let the legs extend, or you can bring your bottoms of your feet together if you want to open up the hips a little bit. This is where we really breathe deep with the heart center opening up to the universe. And as we breathe here, you may feel very vulnerable, especially if you do a lot of computer work or driving where your shoulders are rolling inwards. This is rolling back and down, really exposing the heart. So if emotions well up, let them come. Welcome them. Breathe and let them go. As things come in waves, allow. Breathe deep and enjoy the passing flow of the experience. The shoulders can open here as well. So I'd like you to soften the elbows and the fingers. Nice stretch into the lower back. Opening the front line of the body. Opening up the heart, the lungs, the intestines. What can you let go of here? You're beautifully supported, so see where you can soften. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Tuck your chin in and slowly roll yourself to your side. I'd like you to remove the blocks or the bolsters or whatever you have underneath you and gently bring yourself down onto the mat. If you need to have a little hug before you go right into pentacle, feel free to do that. And then when you're ready, just extend the legs out, arms out to the side with the palms up and shoulders just relaxing down away from the ears. Feel free to bend the knees with the feet apart, drawing the belly in to support your back if you need, or just roll onto your side in that fetal position and just your head into your arm. I want you to be in a place that's really comfortable for you. As we settle in here into our relaxation and meditation, I want you to really focus on the breath. Breathing into the nose, down in front of the spine, and fill the belly, letting the belly rise. And as you exhale, belly comes down, breath travels back up in front of the spine and back out through the nose. Deep belly breath. And as we start to breathe further into the belly, just starting to explore with the breath to see if there's any place that just needs some tender, loving care. Any place that might be a little sore, that you may need to soften. And just send your breath there with all your awareness. Where your awareness goes, prana flows, energy. See if you can find the space to open things up a little. Bring your awareness back to your space. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend your knees, draw one leg into the chest, followed by the other. Let your arms wrap around your legs. And just a gentle rock side to side, forwards and backwards. And when you're ready, roll yourself up to a seated position. Just take your time finding your way there. Let's just bring our hands into heart center. I honor the place in you that is of love, light, peace, and respect. When you're in that place, and I'm in that place, we are one. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. It was awesome that you could tune in, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day.